Greetings Internet, Clark here with a review of a DogHouse Systems Mobius ES laptop. This is their mid-tier laptop. Out the gate, complete disclaimer, I worked with DogHouse for about 6 months and I have a long-standing friendship with them. So I suppose you can take my words with a grain of salt if you so choose. That said, I pride myself on being objective and fair in all things. So this is what I think. Why am I doing this? I've been contemplating switching back to PC from a MacBook. I've been a PC guy my entire life, and I went MacBook for graduate school because my thesis advisor was on a Mac. And that made it a lot easier if you've done that. But I want to get back to PC, and I was kind of sussing out what I wanted to do. And they offered to send me one on test to see what I thought, which is exceedingly kind of them. So John, thank you very much. Out the gate, I was very concerned about the laptop because, let's face it, many of us out there have been spoiled by how good a MacBook's aluminum unibody feels. This is not a DogHouse or PC versus MacBook comparison video. This is just, I'm a 37-year-old working professional dad. So this is just one dude's opinion on this stuff. But I was very partial to how this machine feels, and it was the feeling of it that mattered the most to me, because in the end, I'm of the opinion at this point in the game with computers, by and large, components are components are components. So speaking of that, what do we have under the hood here? We got a Intel Core i7-8750H running at 2.2 gigahertz, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 1 terabyte SSD. Great machine. But how does it feel, right? Well, it feels really good, actually. I was not prepared for how good this thing feels. I'm not even sure what type of composite material this is, but it feels durable. It doesn't feel like the cheap plasticky laptops that traumatized me in the early 2000s, I guess. You hold it from one corner, there's no sense of bend or sway in it. This laser etching that they do is super smooth. John, can we laser etch all my stuff, please? Let me open this bad boy up, show the inside. Keyboard has multi-chromatic display. You can set all the settings you want with that thing. The bezels are not the tightest in the world. I know there's a trend towards near bezel-less monitors. This one still has a fairly thick one, but the screen real estate is completely sufficient for everything I need. I like that the camera is up top. Let me tell you what, the way some of the Dell XPSs have the camera down the bottom left, that's like, you want to look at my pec, I guess, kind of weird. Thank you for keeping the camera up top, you guys. I've installed all my productivity software on this machine, Python 3.7, throwing pretty intensive CPU tasks at it. Eats them up, spits them out, no problem. Thermal management feels very good to me. I was sitting in bed with this literally in my lap. Not the best situation for airflow management, and it was fine. Granted, I wasn't gaming at the time, but I was doing my Python work, and it was fine. Why would you buy this though, as opposed to going somewhere else? Because again, what did I say a few minutes ago? Components are components are components, right? Well, this bad boy, it's their attention to detail. You might hear a baby crying right now. What can you do, right? It came with my name already pre-installed. No bloatware on the machine. The WoW launcher installed with updated versions of the games that they know I like to play, which if you order one, you can customize the games you want pre-installed on it. It's that type of stuff and the exquisite level of customer support they issue that differentiate them from other manufacturers. So I'm trying to keep this review short. You've heard the specs. I fully endorse the way it feels. The keyboard is great. The trackpad, I'm really happy with this thing because let's face it, Apple knocked it out of the park with trackpads a long time ago, and PC manufacturers have been trying to play some catch up. This thing feels great, fast, responsive. Pretty good battery life. I wish I had a specific figure for you, but I'm totally happy with it. Great machine. And again, the feel. It feels good. What is this stuff? Right quick before we end. Again, that attention to detail, the way they support you, kind of user information, ownership information, recovery stuff in a nice little tote bag with their logo on it. These guys really are a boutique manufacturer without the boutique prices. They're a family company that wants to sell you a quality computer they stand by, and for that I love them and they always will get my business. and especially after feeling this bad boy, I'm back in the doghouse. So thank you for listening, and have a good day.